Division 1 qualifying for round 3, but to Division 2 there's been some problems, so there's actually no qualifying today. That will take place tomorrow before the race. So it's going to be Nelson who goes out first. So currently Fadley leads the championship standings by 1 point, and Nelson did a very nice wheelie there. So Factory Ducati lead both standings, with Pramac in second. So the Ducatis are quite dominant at the moment. But it's Fadley on 25 points, Nelson on 24 points, and Cami on 23 points. So it's very tight at the top between the top three. Oh, Nelson just about staying in track limits and not screw up his first lap. He's actually a really nice run out to start the first lap of the session. And these guys did a pre-season test and everyone was within 1 second of each other. So this could prove to be a very close session and close race. Oh, a massive wobble there as Nelson goes on the curb. And Nelson braking hard into turn 6, which is either the dry tag hairpin or Daniel Pedrosa hairpin, whichever one you prefer to choose. Now into double right, just across the third sector point. And now into the two rights. Really fast third gear. And now approaching the final corner, which is turn 13, the Renzo corner. And Nelson will round off the lap and be the first person to cross the line. What will time this be? A 35.5. Jack crosses the line. Next would be Josh, maybe? Or was it Sire? If I can find him. No, it's not Sire, it's VTR. VTR goes third. Ah, I've lost everyone. Josh crosses the line and he goes fourth. Sire now approaching the line. He goes third. Finley goes around the final corner. And goes sixth. Coming with 3 red sectors. So Cami's one with the most momentum at the moment. Coming off a win at Portugal. Howling setting a fast set pace in the first 2 sectors, just losing a little bit in the third sector. Coming across the line and goes pole by half a second. Oh, and Howling's invalidated his lap time. Is he going to box or is he going to carry on? He's going to carry on. So he goes into the final corner. And Sire with 2 red sectors. Nelson got 3 greys. Jack improving, so can he maybe move up into second? This is the sort of track that will probably be best for the Suzuki. Not a lot of straights, a lot of corners. So the inline bikes probably stand a best chance here. Jack goes third. And Josh goes straight on. People are boxing, but here comes Saya. No, he's invalidated. A potential pole lap has gone in the bin for him. Finley doesn't look to be improving either. Will he box straight away? Yep. Oh, he's made a right mess of that. Hopefully he doesn't get DQ'd, which is easily done in this game now. And he's safely into the box. Here's his teammate howling. Cammy's invalidated as well, so invalidation's happening quite easily here as Howling invalidates again. So I'm pretty confident he'll just go and box. So now improving in sector 1, not as fast as last time. A bit of a stoppy as well. So we go into turn 7. And now turn 8. Another, so it's 3 improved sectors for Sayat. He messed up at turn 12 last time. This will be like his 4th lap on these set of tyres. And he's going to come into the box as he probably believes he can go faster, which we have seen due to his sector times. So VTR now starts his next lap. Into turn 1. And he loses the front immediately. Not the greatest start to a quali lap. Front just having a bit too much load in it. So I assume he's just going to go around, save fuel, keep temperature in the tyres and go again. With Nelson and Josh now are the next ones to be setting personal best times, hopefully. And they both set grey sector first. Oh no, sorry. No, Josh does set a grey sector, Nelson goes red. As they both now go into the hairpin. It's another red sector for Nelson, but he's very wide at turn 6. Moving into turn 7 and now into turn 8. This one's quite a heavy traction zone with the rear tyre, and swift change of direction into turn 9 and now turn 10. Through turn 12 and now just one more corner to go. Oh, and Josh going a bit wide. So now some power into the line. Will he go to pole position? He does by 36 thousandths per second. Josh goes into 4th. Finley is now on a lap time. I can find him on here. There he is. Finley's first lap just not representative at all. Probably a crash now. Oh no, he's crashed again. Just a little bit, like probably a fraction too early, and he's gone down. You better move quick. Just making sure Jack goes through without a hitch. That's going to be frustrating for Finley. Don't know how good that lap was going to be, but pretty sure it's going to put him in 5th place at worst. And Jack crosses the line to improve and jump onto the front row. Was in the front row anyway. I think it was on the front row anyway. Howling now looking to set his first lap time, which he's been on oh my god, he's been unable to do. I love when the mouth malfunctions. Oh, he's validated again. Howling man, what are you doing? VTL's nearly completely missed the pit entry. People are struggling there, it seems. Right, so here we go, into turn 1. Does it nicely, sets the bike up. Now into turn 2, the bike wants to do a little bit of a wheelie, got to try and stop it. Get it turned, he turned it a little bit too early there. He's gone the curve that sent him a bit wide. And probably lost him some corner speed. Now into turn 4. Jack and Sire invalidating their lap time, so people are struggling here with track limits. People also be struggling, I reckon, with track temperature because it's going to be so hot and greasy that the bike doesn't have a lot of grip on the rear. Through the left, and now we've got another left to turn 8. And now we set up for the double rights. Try and hit both apexes. Got the first one done nicely. Out just missing the curb, probably gone a bit wider, but he's done it nicely. And now into the fast turn 11. This is where he messed up last time, so did his teammate Finley. And now to turn 12. Right, here we go, here comes a valid lap time, hopefully. Just one more corner to negotiate, back in the rear end. Gassing it out. And he's going to cross the line to go into 3rd place. I feel like that last sector's a little bit reserved. So we could definitely see a lot more from Howling. As Cammy now is on a personal best lap, as well as Sayet. The second sector is probably where Cammy's going to lose the most amount of time, because all it is one corner and a straight, which is not ideal for a Yamaha. And Sayet sets 2 red sectors. Could Sayet move on to pole position? He's had 2 bad races where his pace has been, well, should have been top 5 worthy, but he's just crashed and been caught up in crashes and other stuff and bad starts, and it's just a lot of bad luck. But it's another red sector for Sayet as he goes into turn 11. Nicely done. Now into turn 12. That's nicely done, and into the final corner we go. As his teammate Nelson's crashed, is Sayet gonna rub it in and take pole position off him? Sayet strives to the line, and it's pole position with a 34.8 by 0.2 of a second. And Finley now into the final corner. Gassing it out. He's definitely going to improve because I don't think he's crashed on this lap. Where does he go? He goes 6th. VTR now looking to improve. He's the only rider that's not within a second of the pole time. I'm just presuming that first lap was pretty bad, and he's not been able to improve it since due to crashes or invalidations. He's done that nicely. I thought he was going to understeer wide then, but he's managed to hold the line as he goes into the final corner. His Yamaha just doesn't seem to want to turn, which is a bit odd. Cross the line, and he's 1.1 seconds off. Something's amiss with that Yamaha. I don't know what it is, but something's amiss with it. Whether it's the way he's got it set up or what. Josh goes across the line and goes into 4th place. This is a tight battle for the last spot. Or the first spot on the first spot on the 2nd row. So Sayet I presume he's gonna go, yeah, he goes into the pits. Nelson's in the pits as well. So 2 Pramit boys already in the pits. Cammy's gone out the pits, so he's on his final run. Most of them, I presume, are either on out laps, invalidated laps, or in laps, or out laps. As everyone starts to peel into the pits. So look at Cammy, he's not riding hard at all, he's saving the rear as much as possible. He's just, and you've got to try and keep temperature in the front as well. So here goes Cammy. We'll go on board with him. Into turn 1. Goes on the curb. As we now go into turn 2. Nicely hugs the curb. Switch over to turn 3. Probably quick. I thought it was shifting to 3rd quite a bit earlier there. Holds it in 4th gear. Holds onto the gas, and it's a red sector 1. Exiting here, getting on the curb, firing it down the straight. Yamaha won't be as strong into the Ducati, but it's still a red sector. Into turn 6, he's missed the apex, but he's been able to take a late apex due to that to get more acceleration out the corners with the Yamaha's torque. Through turn 7 on the curb into turn 8. Nelson's gone down at turn 2, so he's going to get one more lap. Through turn 9. And now turn 10. It's a 3rd red sector. Nelson, Howling is also on a personal best as VTR has crashed somewhere. But that's when he's out lap, so he should be fine. So here comes Cammy into turn 12. And he's, I thought he'd invalidated them, but he didn't. Into the final corner. Howling goes onto the front row, but for how long? As Cammy comes down the straight to cross the line and misses out on pole position by 1,000th of a second. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So everyone now on their hot laps. Jack Bowman, personal best sector 1. Finley, personal best sector 1. This is going to be, I think this is going to be the closest qualifying session in VollGazzRacing history. As we go down into turn 6 on the brakes. Sire goes down. Sire's quali is over, so he's got to pray that neither Nelson or Cammy can improve. I don't think Cammy's going to get the chance to improve. So it's just going to come down to Nelson. As Jack or Finley aren't on good enough laps to go pole at the moment. Hopefully Howling can get out of the way of Jack, or just Jack doesn't arrive to him. So through turn 11. Howling get out of the way nicely. Through turn 12. And into the final corner he goes. Nelson improving in sector 1. Jack fires it out the final corner to cross the line and remains in 6th. Finley jumps up, well, he remains in 7th, but he's only 6th off. Nelson has gone down. Nelson's qualifying session is over. He will not be on pole position. Cammy's just got in there, so he's going to get one more lap. Josh with a red sector 1. It's not over yet. Going down the straight, down the hill, coming towards turn 6 into the braking zone. It's a personal best for Josh. Exiting out the dry sack and into turn 7. Jack's improving still. Oh, that was a big mistake from Josh there. He's just gone on the curb and gone wide. And into the double right he goes. Oh yeah, he's lost time due to that mistake. Can he make anything back in the last sector? Into the final corner. He's going to cross the line. Will it be an improvement? It will not. And Jack backs out of the lap for some reason. So that means that the grid is set. So it is Sire who takes pole by 1,000th of a second over Cammy in second. Nelson is third, Howling fourth, Josh fifth, Jack sixth, Finley seventh, and VTR eighth. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you for the race tomorrow. Goodbye.